Hello everyone and welcome to Electric News Highlights, my quickly news, and I try to keep it short to not waste your time. If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below. EVs are getting cheaper. A German institute, the Fraunhofer ISI and ICCT, made a study and they found out that from 2020 to 2025 EVs got 18% cheaper. In the same time, ICE cars, so internal combustion engine cars, got 2% more expensive. And this is also looking and adjusting for inflation and technical improvements and stuff like this. The average base price rose from 37 to 53,000 euros, but you also get more range and everything. Battery costs went down by 35%, and but a lot of this was changed in electric cars, so the batteries got bigger for more range and better charging and other improvemets. The average range went up by 33%, and models, this is very interesting, in 2020 on the German market you can get 38 different electric cars. Now it's 159, where internal combustion engine cars in 2020 there were 275. Now it's 194, so they got less. But of course, hybrids are not included. Tesla Berlin makes more profit. The Gigafactory in Berlin, even though they have less production than last year and they have sold not as many cars and their income was not as high, the profit is higher. That means they're more efficient with their costs, which is really cool. In 2020, they have produced 202,000 Model Ys. That's 9,000 less than the year before, but the production is ramping up more and more. Tesla wants to produce in 2026 and then 2027 375,000 cars a year. And we stay with Tesla Model Y bonus. In Germany, when you buy a Tesla standard range base version rear-wheel drive, you get a 2,000 euro discount. Not on the rear-wheel drive long range, it has to be the standard range. The car costs 38,000 euros. Now with this discount, which is so cool, from 40 down to 38, has an LFP battery, 534 kilometers of WLTP. And it also includes this bonus in the 0% financing that Tesla is advertising, and you can also get the German incentives on it if you are eligible for it. And this bonus so far, Tesla says, only for the summer of 2026, but the real ending date is not set yet. NIO closes store. In Hamburg, NIO had a little house for advertising of their brand, but they are closing it permanently on July 20th. There were a few reasons, but most likely it's that it's not very high in demand, because NIO has sold in 2026, so in 6 months in Germany, 15 cars. That's of course not good at all. NIO now wants to move away from city stores and use more traditional dealer, which I can see which would make way more sense. MG S5 EV recall. The MG S5 is the follow-up car to the ZS EV, and overall 9,800 cars were delivered and 1,800 of them in Germany. There's a potential fire risk because in very low temperatures the cooling fan can freeze and get stuck, and then the interior heating will try to heat up the car and it can get too hot, and then there could be a fire risk. This is about cars that were built between January 25 and January 26, and MG will fix this with a software update, so I guess it will notice if the fan is stuck and not heat up the car, which is not a very good fix. I hope they can do something with the fan so it doesn't get stuck and freeze. That would be better. Volvo EX90 deliveries are starting. The new car on the new platform, the SPA3 800 volt platform, is coming to customers, and it's a very, very interesting car. Production started in April of 26 and deliveries are in Europe and in the United States. We have 3 different versions. All of them have a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour and can charge from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. In the United States, they even already have the Tesla supercharger charge port, so you don't need an adapter or anything. Okay, in Germany right now we have the P6 rear-wheel drive for 63,000 euros, has a 275 kilowatt rear-wheel drive motor, 80 kilowatt hour battery, 620 kilometers of range, can charge with a peak of 320 kilowatt. Then the P10 all-wheel drive, 66,000 euros, 375 kilowatt, a 91 kilowatt hour battery, 660 kilometers of range, and 370 kilowatt DC fast charging peak. And then the P12 all-wheel drive for 72,000 euros, 500 kilowatt power, 112 kilowatt hour battery, 810 kilometers of range, and still charges with the 370 kilowatt. In the United States, the car starts at $58,000. Xpeng L03, a new entry-level electric SUV, will start in Germany at 35,600 euros, which is a really low price for the standard range. That's lower than the Model Y, for example. We get 236 kilowatt of DC charging up to this power and 20 minutes for 10 to 80%, which in this battery size is really, really great. We get a heat pump standard and vehicle to load with 6 kilowatt. There are 3 versions available. The rear-wheel drive standard range has a 180 kilowatt motor, 58 kilowatt hour LFP battery, 445 kilometers of range. Then the rear-wheel drive long range, same motor, 71 kilowatt hour battery, but 520 kilometers of range. And then the all-wheel drive performance, 285 kilowatts, same motor, the same battery, the 71 kilowatt hours, and 0 to 100 is then 4.5 seconds, which is really quick. Finally, the Volkswagen ID Polo is really available at 25,000 euros with the small battery. It's a 37 kilowatt hour LFP battery and it can be ordered right now. The base price is really under 25,000 euros. You can get an 85 or 99 kilowatt front wheel drive motor, get 334 kilometers of double LTP range. Charging is done with a peak of 90 kilowatt, 10 to 80% take 27 minutes. The top speed is 160 kilometers an hour. There are 3 versions that you can get as a package. The Trend, it will have the base assist system and LED lights. That's pretty much it. The Live will have adaptive cruise control, a rear view camera, front and rear parking sensors, wireless phone charging and app connected, which means Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The Style will get matrix LED headlights, premium materials, heated seats and heated steering wheel, and 2-zone climate and ambient light. What you can also get extra is Harman Kardon sound, the panoramic glass roof, and electric seats with massage function. And Volkswagen also revealed that so far, it started at the end of April and now we have the middle of July, they have 25,000 orders for the Volkswagen ID Polo. And the same for the Cupra Raval. The small battery is available here as well, but for 30,000 euros because it is the 37 kilowatt hour battery, but the Raval Plus has the 99 kilowatt motor with only 300 kilometers of WLTP. Why I don't get this either. Only has 88 kilowatt of DC charging peak, not 90, 10 to 80%, but takes 23 minutes, not 27. And it has a lot of features in the base. That's why it's still 30,000 euros. The standards had already sport seats, LED lights, 18-inch alloy wheels, and ambient light, which, like I said, the Volkswagen Polo base does not have. And then you can add wireless phone charging, vehicle to load, keyless entry, travel assist, and the Sennheiser sound. A bit of news about the channel. Right now I have the BMW iX3 till next Sunday. I already tested the car a bit, already filmed 4, 5, 6, 7 videos or so. Another 3 are coming. The car is great. It's something special. Charging was different than I thought. Range was really impressive at 130. You're gonna see all the videos. Then next Monday the Kia EV5 is coming with the big battery, the bigger version of the EV3, but has also more technical differences like charging and motor. So we'll see about that. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.